Of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought him down.
Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3rd and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They go play action. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Complete.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Able to plow forward up. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They run it. Able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
The ball carrier.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
On the play. And the Browns first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there heals a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Goff flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Broncos nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 42 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He is going to find Hill here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sony Michel his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, he'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
That's to his running back, Sony Michel. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff escaping the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed. Because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll get this underneath to Michel. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Sony Michel. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, Goff. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Goff throwing again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and long. It's gone. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. Now to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Goff. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Goff on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. That one doesn't find its target. But all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Goff. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Rush in. Check. Line out. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check.
To throw, Cousins. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
And the Browns first.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Third and 1.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Gibson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
26-yard line.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Gibson, he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Denver Broncos.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But what great vision.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Goff. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Browns.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Cleveland.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And the Browns first down.
A quick slant to Hill. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And they will run it with Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go play action. Cousins. They'll fire one deep for Westbrook. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Okay, it was fourth down, but you still had time here in the fourth quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Goff. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Balaj. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air again, it's Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Cousins again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will have a... They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And oh, it's blocked. The Browns have it. But he will not be able to bring this this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
they can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Goff. Flush to his right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Antonio Gibson, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Balaj. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now it's gone. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll escape to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Today's final score, Browns.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Browns, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Denver, they fall to 8-6.